Hi, guys. Welcome to the first ever Checkpoint Open House this Friday afternoon. Thank you so much, guys, for waiting and for this highly anticipated Checkpoint Open House. We're so excited to bring to the table what we have for you. But before anything else, I'd like to introduce myself. Ako si Aldrich Rivera. I am the creative officer of Metamorphosis Group. Of course, we won't have this open house without our highly anticipated guest as well. We have here Danica Okta, our CEO and founder. Hello, Danica.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. How's everyone?
Hey, Danica. So right now, this is our really first ever checkpoint open
Yeah, it
house,
is.
and it,
It is.
and it's
Yeah, very
really
exciting.
exciting. How are you feeling right now that this is our first open house?
Well, honestly, very excited because I've been out from the public in a while. Shout out
Mm,
to Startup Podcast PH. That was one of my first comebacks in a while. We're gonna have more, hopefully, in the next few weeks. I've been recovering from the stress of work lately, so that's why I've
mm.
been silent. But very excited to see how value adding what we built here in MG is to everyone who's watching here. So excited to talk about it.
All right. Thank you for that, Danica. So before anything else, of course, we want to set the agenda for this lovely Friday afternoon. Ano nga ba talaga yung pag-uusapan natin for this open house?
Well, it's the checkpoint program, everyone. That's what this open house is called. Checkpoint is our newly iterated career coaching program. This time it is cohort based. It is 3 months and it has everything we used to offer in a career coaching program and more. We actually used startup accelerators as a benchmark to creating
Mhm.
this program. So think of this as a career accelerator for you. And here in this open house, we are so excited to tell you what it can offer you should you decide to enroll with us.
All right, that's amazing. Thank you for that, Danica. But actually, a lot of people are asking too, like, what makes this career coaching program different from any other things that we've done or any other programs that are out there? Mm.
Right. So actually, here in MG, we're very proud and happy to have a very progressive growth mindset here, not just in starting a business, but also in helping people create a career. You would be surprised about the things we say, things you thought were wrong to think about are actually acceptable.
Mhm.
And it's very useful for your career. I won't preempt that. I'd love to talk about it as I go along here. But besides the career philosophy that is progressive, I believe that what sets us apart also is the specific content that we teach you. Maybe perhaps some other programs will ask us why we included some topics here if it's not really
Mhm.
relevant. But here in MG,
Yeah.
we think that all disciplines are interconnected and that the interconnectedness of those disciplines can help you make a more informed decision when you are going to build your career and when you are going to find a job that's available for your opportunities.
All right, that's
So
very, very
there
cool. Thank
basically.
you. Yeah, thank you. That was very enlightening. I'm pretty sure our viewers are enlightened by now. But I think what we can really discuss here are the four main features that's amazing in this checkpoint program. So, Danica, take it away. What are the four main features of this program?
Okay, thank you so much for asking. And it's a good way also to help our audience understand the real value here. So, originally, our coaching programs were one on one. We used to tailor fit the curriculum or the content of the entire program based on the needs of our clients. But because of the many clients too, we thought that maybe there should be a cookie cutter program for those with very common problems to face. And that's why, besides the one on one coaching with a dedicated coach, we are now also offering online or on site classes for learning soft skills. We will be discussing more about which that is. It's here right now. Um, and of course, the third one is the digital and physical toolkit and our career placement support, which I will also do a deep dive later. So let's go to the online or on site classes.
Sure. Okay, here you go.
All right. Right. So these are the online and on-site classes. We are very excited to talk to you more about what this is like. As I mentioned that we believe that everything is interconnected. So maybe you're wondering, huh, but may financial literacy dito? Huh, but may change management, sales prospecting and pitching. Di naman ako mag-a-apply sa isang sales job, di naman ako magfi-finance job, di naman ako magpa-project management job, bakit may ganito? Well, in this program, we believe that for at least the foundations of this topic, you need to understand, because if you understand this, it will be so beneficial for you if you decide to negotiate for a higher opportunity for yourself when you are going to do the job hunt. Also, even after you get employed, for example, these topics are very important if you want to move up the ladder of success in the company. Or if you want to start a business, these are very valuable skills for you if you want to actually succeed in your career. There we go.
All right, that's very amazing. Actually, I myself was very surprised to know this because coming from someone who is not really well adapted to different topics, I didn't know that I would actually need this eventually in my career path. So thank you
Right.
for enlightening us about that, really. But I think
Thank you
what's really
also. Yeah.
interesting here too. Thank you, likewise. I think what's interesting here is the digital and physical toolkit, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Guys, tingnan nyo, ang ganda. We'll actually do
Mhm.
more of a deep dive later on this, but we
Mhm.
actually already produced the first batch of
Yeah.
these materials for the first cohort, and we're very
Yeah.
excited to distribute them already. They are very pretty. Aldrich, maybe you want
Mhm.
to give a sneak peek
Yeah.
on what
Yeah,
that
of
looks
course.
like.
It's actually peaking here right now, and
Oh,
nobody has seen this
oh.
yet in person. So this is the checkpoint toolkit, physical toolkit. I won't show yet what's inside here, but it's really, really big. It's an envelope. It's really amazing. All the tools that you will need are all in here, and you guys will certainly love this as we go deeper now. Kung ano ba talaga yung laman neto in our upcoming open house sessions. There you go.
Yes, so
So
stay tuned. Sabayan nyo kami sa mga susunod na open house if you want to see more, sneak peeks of what this program is all about.
all right, that's cool. And lastly, before we forget, we also have one more feature for this checkpoint program, and that is the career placement support. So, what is this feature all about, Danica?
Okay, this is very exciting because this time our coaching programs not only provide support by a coach and by a trainer who is also a coach sometimes, and a
Yeah.
toolkit, which is, was normal ever since dati lang it was all digital. Right now we want to give you the full enjoyment of the toolkit, but that was before, and now this time, what is added here as a major feature is the career placement support. Habang nag-coaching program kayo with us for 3 months, with your cohort, with your coach, and with your trainer, you have a dedicated recruitment consultant or headhunter helping you out in finding the jobs that are meant for you. Kasi we understand na mahirap maghanap ng job, lalo na pag mag-isa. You don't know
Um,
where to look for those jobs. Did you know that 75% of the jobs in the market are actually hidden? and the people who actually know more than 25% of the jobs in the market are the headhunters and the recruitment consultants. So if you're
Mm.
tired of always just looking at, Job Street or LinkedIn Jobs or Caliber, and then you think
Right.
na kulang ang opportunities doon or na-reject kayo sa iba doon, well, this is a good opportunity for you because you stick with the 25% that's available. The headhunters will do the rest. There we go. To
Amazing. Oh
speed
my
up the,
gosh.
'di ba? The hiring.
Yeah.
Mm-mm,
Yeah. I
mm-mm.
actually didn't even know that fun fact because I myself from my experience, it was really, really hard for me to get a job. And I felt so alone in doing
Right.
it because nobody was really teaching you what's the best companies or how do you apply your to your best potential, how do you put your best foot forward. So this one really is how it really encapsulates everything and it makes it a total package para hindi siya tsaka very successful din actually, tsaka parang may sure ball siya na you will be successful even during and after the program. So that's really amazing. Thank you for that, Danica.
Right. Right, exactly. I am very excited to share this to more people. Here in MG nga, naniniwala kami na kaya kami nagnenegosyo is to give our solutions, the career coaching solutions, more accessible to people like you. That's why we are
Mm.
very excited to share this even more with you. And we spent months building the content here, the entire
Yes.
structure, just to share with you. Sa sobrang tagal naming hirapan to and inaral and
Mm.
binild and plinan, I got
Mm.
so excited to the point na I don't know, I just kept eating sometimes randomly kasi ganun ako ka-excited, like, Aldish, what's your favorite fruit?
That's so random. Actually, mine is strawberry. But what about you? What's your favorite
Okay.
fruit?
Oh, yung favorite fruit ko, banana. Alam mo yung sa yung Korean milk drink ba yun, na banana?
Yeah.
Yun yung pinaka-favorite ko. Dahil doon,
Oh, I
I
love
started
that
loving the
too.
bananas itself. Yeah, yeah. Banana is great. My favorite.
Mm.
Yun lang. Sobrang random natin, no? Ano ba yan?
Nagulat ako dun sa tanong mo. I thought we were like, huh? What is this question? But like, yeah, like,
Sorry, yeah.
totally
Fun fact
crazy.
lang, guys. Sometimes sobrang random ako, even on camera. Sometimes may value yun. You'll never know. Now you know that I like banana. Diba? All
Agreed.
right. Anyway,
Agreed.
so yeah, let's proceed. Ano bang ulit natin? Ano ba
Mm.
yung pwede nating i-share sa ating audience right
Okay.
now?
Uh, we now discussed the gist of each feature of the program. Right now, ang question naman is, why is this for everyone, or rather for you?
Hmm?
So, Danica, why do you think this program can be for everyone kaya?
Right. Okay. So, ang maganda kasi dito is, like I said, prior to the release of Checkpoint, all of our
Mm.
programs were tailor fit. Kaso lang napansin ko, there are a lot of clients who share the same problems and want something more, holistic in their program.
Mm.
So, right now, Checkpoint is a cookie cutter program meant for people who want to determine their goals. After determine their goals, they identify the jobs that are meant for them, and afterwards
Mm.
they are able to learn how to job hunt using resume writing skills and interview preparation skills. And hopefully, after all that training, you will land with the job you like and more, because you will bring with you learnings from us. You will bring with you yung core competencies that we have and our core values. You will have that at the end of this program. And it will become a part of you that will be very marketable to all of the
Mm.
jobs out there. So we're very excited for you. So if you're a fresh grad who's unsure kung anong pupuntahan ninyo, if you're about to be a graduating student na ayaw nyong ma-lost after graduation, this is it. If you're someone who wants to restart kasi things don't make
Mm.
sense anymore, this is also a good opportunity for you. And also, if you are someone who just really wants to do a career shift, for example, this is also a good opportunity because this program helps you go back to scratch. And we
Yeah.
understand how terrifying going back to scratch is. And now this program exists so that you don't need to be so scared about it. This is ready for you.
All right, thank you so much. Actually, in relation to that, somebody asked from the comment section. Let's
Oh,
entertain that one question. Somebody said from Sydney, "Hi, will this program help me even if I'm already employed?" Hmm.
Oh, good question. It can. It really can help you.
Mm,
Kasi what if when you are employed, you feel like you lack certain skills already, for
mm,
example, or you need to, in other words, upskill. Because businesses don't stay the same. Businesses actually evolve. And if you don't find a way to evolve with them, you will be left behind. And worst case scenario, you will lose your job with them. No?
mm.
Staying the same is terrifying as much as losing a job because it both can
Agree.
happen at the same time, diba? So, yes, if you are already employed but feel like you need to upskill, this is also a good program for you. If you want to have a flexible payment scheme even when you are employed, we can discuss that over a consultation so we can find a way to make it work for you even if in some cases nga we've had clients na pinabayad nila sa employer nila yung program
Mm.
even if they're already employed. Ganun siya ka valuable.
Thank you. Speaking of our clients, actually, I remember we had some of our existing clients now in this program na may sinasabi sila about our program so far, and it has been exciting. So, number one, we have Eileen. She said it's enlightening. She feels
Mm.
hopeful and she feels eager. From Ziara, sabi niya naman is, it helps me align with what I have done so far and what I should do moving forward to grow. And lastly, we have from Martin, being able to reflect on my branding helped me put into perspective how I can pitch my value to prospective clients and employers. So these are some of our clients who are currently enrolled in our checkpoint program, and this is just the tip of the iceberg for everyone's transparency, because they've been really engaged and involved with our workshop classes. Don't you think, Danica?
Yes, yes. Actually, it is a very fun class.
Mm,
I am really enjoying how everyone is very interactive. They also talk to each other. They're making new friends. They're also learning
yeah.
from each other. So not only do you actually learn here, you actually build a network also, which by the way, I also teach this to clients. It's important to have your own network. It's important to nurture it, cultivate it. Mostly because when all of the material wealth you have is gone, all you're left with is your net worth. And that's the most valuable thing ever. That's the only thing you can materialize again. So if you want a full holistic growth and financial health, one of the ways to do that is to build a network, and definitely you can have that here.
Agreed so much. Speaking of financial health pala, sorry, what was the last thing you ano kaya, Danica? Since it's 11:11 today, what was the last thing you checked out
Oh my
from Shopee
god.
or
That
Lazada?
is so random because it was 4 a.m. this morning. I was looking at my phone. Oh my gosh, may sale na. Gotta find a
Mm,
mop. Sorry guys,
mm,
nakahiya. I'm already in my tita mode. Everything that makes the house sparkly clean is exciting
mm,
for me. So masaya ako sa mop, masaya ako sa sponges, masaya ako sa mga sabon na mabilis maglinis ng kalat. I love
mm,
that. Yeah, I'm one of them already. So yeah, that was what I was checking out. Sobrang random, di ba?
mm. Sorry, super random for everyone.
O nga, no,
Even
nakatingin
us.
kasi kami guys sa clock namin. Yun talaga yung benefits if you're doing a stream tapos kaharap nyo yung clock ng laptop nyo. Talagang mapapaisip kayo, o nga pala, ito nga pala yun. Anyway, thank you for asking.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that. Sige, going back lang sa agenda natin for everyone. Ito pala yung question din. Kasi a lot of people are asking about the workshops. So, do you mind if we can go in detail kaya to these workshops, Danica?
Sure. Sure,
Hmm.
let's do that. Let's
Okay,
go. So what's the first
sige.
thing we have to talk about?
All right, sige. First, this
Goal
is about
setting.
goal setting. So, ano ba yung goal setting for everyone's understanding?
Right. So, goal setting is actually a workshop that literally helps you set goals. When the interviewer asks you, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? It's not actually a question to ask you, ha, iiwanan mo ba kami 5 years from now? Kasi if hindi, we won't hire you. That's not what it means, right? Well,
Mm,
actually, how it started isn't really the purpose of the question. The reason being, in general, kasi we like knowing where people wanna go. And asking the question of where do you see yourself 5 years from now is actually one way for people to know kung ano yung pinaka life goal mo, right?
yeah.
So 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 they ask that in the ask that to businesses. Sometimes businesses are
Mm,
being asked, okay, ito yung business mo, what's your 5 year plan? So dito, you would already know na goal setting pala is not just, a very mushy, corny skill to have. It is actually essential. Businessmen use
tama.
this. Investors wanna look for that. So if they wanna look for that in a business, how much more will everyone want to look for that in a job seeker? In a person who wants to build their career. This is a very essential skill. And if you learn how to do that for yourself, imagine if you go up the ranks in a company, marunong na kayong mag-goal setting for yourself, mas lalong marunong kayong mag-goal setting for a business. So this is an essential skill. And it sets the tone for the rest of your career. Yan.
Agreed. Thank you so much. Actually,
Clap, clap, clap. Mm.
clap, clap, clap. Woo! Actually, yun nga eh. Like, actually, yeah, thank you for enlightening us on that. Kasi sometimes kasi people think the goals that we set are just as simple as, oh, I want this money, I want to be able to buy this or that. Well, actually, it's more than just that. Because it's
Yes.
important
It's
to
one of
really
them
know.
lang. There's something bigger. Yes.
Mm-mm. Agreed. And it's important to really identify it thoroughly, especially if someone's with you along the way in setting those goals. So that's why we want to also offer this as one of our entry introductory classes before enrolling to our program. So sa second naman, since we have a lot of workshops, we also have design thinking. Danica, ito ba yung parang creatives na pag-thinking or paano ba itong
Oh.
design thinking? Hmm.
Right, good question. Don't mistake the word design here to mean art. It's not.
Hmm.
Design thinking is basically the process of figuring out how you can fit in the world's problems. I'm saying this very vaguely, but
Hmm.
if you research on Google what design thinking is, it will introduce to you a framework. I'm not even gonna deny it. It's a framework everyone's using. But here
Hmm.
in our checkpoint program, we teach you how we use it here so that it can help you utilize your goal and figure out the jobs that are meant to be for you in this goal. Okay? And how this workshop is very exact. It will teach you some other life skills. Like, for example, if takot tayo sa failure, the design thinking workshop will help you overcome it. It will actually let you know that failure is essential for success. And I'm not even
Tama.
saying that in a very corny way. You will know. Join us. Yes.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, just coming from our existing enrolled clients, like this has been very game changing for them actually. So like I just can't wait. If you guys want to know more really, I encourage you to enroll to this workshop. So thank you for expanding on this um, topic class, Danica. Okay, let's move to the
Right,
next
right.
one.
Thank you.
Next is sales prospecting and pitching. So, ito ba yung parang pagbebenta lang ng ano, ng product or is it more than just that?
Good question. This is actually a broad um, concept, sales, right? So sales prospecting basically means finding where your customers are, and pitching is basically convincing or persuading your leads to actually become your customers or your clients. Here in MG, if you're a business, yeah, that will help you a lot also. But if you are a job seeker, or if you're someone who wants to be who wants to develop your career even more, sales prospecting and pitching is important to you regardless if you start a business or become a salesperson. It's actually the concept behind how we actually find jobs. And it's the concept behind how to convince a interviewer to hire us. Because if you're not selling cookies, you are selling your skill set to be hired for or to be paid for, or in a fun term, to be subscribed by a company.
Yeah,
Yan.
mismo. All right, thank you so much for that. It's really enlightening, honestly, na parang sales is not just about you selling a product, but rather knowing the value really. So if for everyone, if you guys really want to discover more on how you can emphasize on that value, we encourage you guys to enroll to this workshop. So thank you, Danica, for that. Next naman, we have
Right.
copywriting and branding. I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure this has been the most asked workshop because I think this has been trending quite recently. So what is this copywriting and branding workshop for us in MG Danica?
Okay, copywriting and branding is mostly a marketing skill, right?
Mhm.
Or a business development skill to be more broad. But you don't need to be a salesperson, a marketer, or a business development person to need this. I believe everyone who is looking for opportunities should know how to use this. Copywriting is supposed to help you find the right words, or create a really good personal statement for yourself to use in your
Mhm.
resume, to use in your LinkedIn, because those are marketing collaterals for you so that people will hire you. That will require good copywriting skills. Branding, on the other hand, we will teach you the fundamentals of branding, and we will also teach you how that will translate into your personal brand. Ayan.
Yeah, thank you. All right. I mean, since speaking of copywriting, what was the last thing you messaged or texted to someone? Kaya speaking of copywriting, wala lang, super random lang. What
Oy,
was the
oh
last?
my gosh, oh my gosh. Natatawa na naman ako kasi I was messaging I was messaging Jan last night kasi may pinapanood akong bagong show sa Netflix, yung Bee and
Uh-huh.
Puppycat. Sobrang cute. Yun na
Uh-huh.
lang yung bukang bibig ko sa chat namin. Jan, nakita mo ba yung episode X ng Bee and Puppycat? Sobrang cute. Lately, it is my go-to happy pill show. And
Mm-hmm.
if you are friends with me, that's the only thing you will hear from me lately. Yeah. So that
Agree.
is that is the last thing I texted someone, B and Puppy Cat. So may pa-shout out pa tayo, guys. Watch B and Puppy Cat. And pati
Yep.
din doon sa ano na yun, series na wala ng trabaho si B. Kaso si Puppy Cat yata yung career coach niya. So, so may pa
Ayan.
ganun pa.
Oh
Oo.
my, oh my gosh. Natatawa ako, naluluha ako, sorry. Ako naman, meanwhile,
Okay.
ang last kong na text was, Kuya, pababa na po. Kay Food Panda.
Such, scripted things that hindi naman talaga scripted. Kailangan lang natin sabihin. We just keep saying it all the time.
Yeah,
Everyone can relate.
honestly. Okay, sorry viewers for that
Dami naming
crazy text
pa-random,
namin.
no?
Okay, next. naman, let's go to business communication. So we people might think this is a bit similar to sales because sales and business can be intertwined. But
Right.
what makes this really on its own ba na workshop?
Actually, dito sa business communication workshop, it's sort of a little bit technical. We are going to
Mm,
teach you how to properly use the email, how to
mm,
properly contact people who you want to do business with, such as if you want to be employed that's still doing business with them, and
mm.
so on and so forth. Business communication will teach all of that, mostly technical. We've had experience, for example, and I think some of us can relate na meron tayong kausap, we CC a lot of our teammates, sabay when they reply to you, hindi naka-CC yung iba kasi
Yeah.
hindi sila nag-reply all. For example,
Oh my
ganun.
gosh.
This class will teach you more of that. It's like ethics, email
Yeah.
etiquette, and so
Yeah.
on. That's the kind of workshop that this will be.
Mismo. I relate to that so much. I think this can be very, very beneficial, especially to fresh graduates, because of course, college students don't really have a lot of experience in communicating through email because they usually just chat or they just use messaging platforms to talk to their professors or maybe to talk to their classmates. I think this is going to very, very be applicable to students or rather fresh graduates. So don't be mistaken, guys. Na these workshops are just for people who have work now because again, we're telling this to you because these workshops are really for everyone, right, Danica?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Ayan.
Sige. Let's go to the next one, naman. The next one is decision making and management. I'm guilty by this kasi sometimes I'm having a hard time to decide on the smallest things.
Right.
But in checkpoint
Right.
program, what is it about ba?
Okay, in decision making and management, actually, you will need this even while you're job hunting, and even when, and most especially when you're employed. Here in the decision making and management workshop, we will actually teach you how to make informed decisions and how to make
Mhm.
critical decisions. For example, hindi naman ibig sabihin that when you get your first job offer that you grab it. It might not serve your
Mhm.
goals. For example, just because it's the only one that noticed you doesn't mean that you should already take it. Just because merong tao na nagsabing crush ka nila doesn't mean jowain nyo sila agad. Marami pa tayong ibang options, guys. So
Yeah.
it's something like that, right? So we're gonna teach that here, and also how to use that particular skill even when you're employed. Ayan.
Yeah, agreed so much. I think kasi as we grow older, like the decisions that we make really impact us bigger and bigger. And it's like even like the most smallest things. Like for example, anong kakainin ko for today? It's really important to make informed decisions like what you mentioned because it's kind of like a domino effect. Na parang it will really affect you day by day or
Right.
how it will affect the people around you. So I agree so much on this. So thank you for that, Danica.
Right.
Well, let's move to the next one
Right.
naman. Seventh is
Okay.
financial literacy. So
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned earlier na parang ano ba 'tong financial literacy? Eh, hindi naman ako nasa accounting industry or nasa banking industry. So how will this be beneficial for everyone
Right.
kaya?
All right. Here in MG, we believe that financial literacy is just as important as deciding what job is supposed to be for you. Because here in MG also, we actually teach the importance of always analyzing what's happening in your wheel of life. And part of
Hmm.
the things that are in the wheel of life is your financial health. You know? So
Yes.
financial literacy is very important to you. It helps you measure the wealth that's already there for you. It also measures yung obligations that you still have for others, and it helps you ultimately understand, for example, magkano dapat yung salary na hihingin ko. For example,
Hmm.
here we will teach you that. Here also, along with other workshops, we will teach you how to do salary negotiation. And this is one of those more important classes if you want that kind of success for yourself. Yan.
Yun. Thank you. Actually, I can't wait to know how our clients will feel about this because I think it's a taboo topic kasi na people talk about salary and sometimes they are like they feel like they have to closet it, but actually
Right.
sometimes it's okay to be open about it because it's important that you know your value, for example, in asking for the salary or
And what you need
negotiating.
also, it's
Yeah.
also parang bibigyan ka namin ng criteria for deciding on your salary, also using financial literacy concepts.
Agreed, agreed. Thank you for that, Danica. So, ang dami naman nating classes. Of course, we have more because there's many options for you guys to choose from. So, next naman, we have project management. So, what is this project management and how is this going to be beneficial for anyone ba?
Okay. Project management naman is when you're already employed. Ito yung maganda dito. Project
Mhm.
management is going to help you build a structure and system when you are going to create your own outputs. It's very easy to get lost, lalo na when you're a fresh grad. Papasok ka sa isang job, hala, paano to? Uh, and then
Yeah.
you're just gonna wait for your boss to give you a task. That can be very daunting, especially if your boss is impatient or especially if your boss is already expecting you to catch up fast. To save
Mhm.
you from that problem of feeling anxious about that, we will already provide you the foundational structure so that you don't need to worry about that.
All right. Thank you, Danica. So I'm actually also excited to be onboarded on this because projects
Mm-hmm.
or basically the concept of managing is just really important even though
Right,
you whether you're a junior or a senior or an executive, it's really annoying. It reflects your discipline in life,
right.
and it's really right that you mentioned those. So thank you, Danica. So we have two classes left in this outline of our online and on-site workshop classes. The ninth is needs evaluation and analysis. We mentioned earlier that
Ayan.
yeah, ano ba yung itong needs evaluation and analysis? What is this topic talking about?
Good question. Kasi needs evaluation and analysis is supposed to help you what is the problem that is existing here and how can I solve it so that I can contribute to the company. This is what it
Mhm.
does. So actually this is a useful skill to have, especially when your manager decides to create yung key performance indicators for you or yung tinatawag na
Mm.
KPIs. It's very important for you to have this skill para hindi kayo problema when you're already in that situation. Here in this workshop, we give it to you already so you have the skills to know how to do it with your manager when you get hired.
All
Ayan.
right. Yeah, thank you. We're down to the last workshop now, and honestly, it has been a fun ride, and I hope our viewers are having a good time as well. So let's cut it with the last workshop, which is change management. So big word, change, because like a lot of people are intimidated with the word change because they think they have to reset themselves
Right,
overnight.
right, right.
Pero like sa totoo naman, hindi naman talaga eh, kasi it's progressive. So in this
Right.
workshop, what are the things that we talk about?
Okay, here in change management, and I believe a lot of people can relate to the next thing I'll say, nung nag-start ang pandemic, a lot of people lost their jobs because it
Yeah,
was so
mismo.
sudden. The reason is because the businesses that were laying off, they needed some change. They needed some more higher level strategies to implement
Mm,
now that the world is evolving. Ibig sabihin nun, if the business decides to evolve, if you don't evolve with them, you will be left behind. And worse is, you will no longer have opportunities left for you if you don't choose to change. And in this workshop, we help you understand the structure behind change management so that you will easily be able to decide to upskill. And the more you learn how to upskill, it will become second nature to you, which
Mhm.
means that when the time comes where you need to upskill fast again, it is going to be very easy for you. And all of the opportunities that are out there when that happens, sa'yo mo pupunta yun first. Ayan.
Yun, thank you. That is the last topic of this segment for online and on-site workshop classes. Thank you so much, Danica, for telling us and explaining in detail about our workshops. So, to cap everything, we encourage you guys to really join us in this Checkpoint Career Coaching Program. I know you guys might feel like you are missing out because we've already started, but actually, that's the reason why we're doing this open house. Because did you guys know now you guys can enroll to workshops individually? So if you guys don't feel the need na magkaroon ng toolkit or magkaroon ng career coach or magkaroon ng career placement support, okay lang because we want to make sure that everything that you need is available with us. That's why we're also offering the
Right.
workshops individually. But in terms of the schemes, if you guys have any questions, kung gusto niyo mamili ng isang workshop, 5 workshops, you guys can
Yeah, we can
register.
also let you sit in. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we can let you sit in for a cheaper fee. You just let us
Mhm.
know. We can let that happen for you.
Agreed. Thank you, Danica. So register if you guys like this live event from our first ever Checkpoint Open House, please register at tinyurl.com/checkpoint open house. Because if you guys register, Danica, I want you to reveal the what's exciting part about this. If they register,
If you register, you get the chance to win a 15-minute career consultation with us. Ayan. This is normally paid um, and 880 pesos per career consultation talaga kami dito. But if you register after watching this open house session, you can get the chance to win this for free. Ayan.
all right. Exciting. I'm really, really excited. I hope our viewers are delighted by this because this is the reason why we're doing this 11-11 because we want to make sure that our event is full of surprises and there will be more even more surprises once you answer the registration form. So make sure to register if you guys want to do some next steps with us. If you liked it, enjoyed it, if you want to attend the following open houses, just register down there below or at this link that you're seeing right now. Okay, so thank you for revealing the amazing prize
Right.
for this 11-11. We're not yet done because we also have some frequently asked questions from our guests who asked us a couple days prior to this event. Are you ready to answer these questions, Danica? All right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Before we end this, let's fire with this frequently asked questions. But if you guys have any questions more than what we're going to show to you guys, you can just email us, send us a private message at Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Okay, let's go to the frequently asked questions. The first question is, masyadong mahal, may mas affordable option ba? Hmm, how can
Oh,
we
very
answer to this, Danica?
exciting. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So thank you for that lovely question. Our program is priced right now at 35,000 pesos for the 3-month duration of the program, inclusive of all the features that I mentioned earlier. So the reason why it is 35,000 pesos is because we have historically proven that our methodology works to the point now we had a client who used to earn a very small amount before. I'll be transparent about it. He was in a more non-profit sector before. When he transferred to the for-profit sector, he thought na hanggang 20,000 lang yung kaya niya. But then
Mm.
after undergoing our program, now he earns significantly more because of our program. Bawi agad ang entire fee of the services
Mm.
that we offer. Dati 25,000 kinikita niya. Ngayon, doble-doble or even more
Yeah,
than that amount. I
actually.
can't disclose actually, pero you can
Mm.
understand it is very big. 35,000 lang fee
Honestly.
namin. It can get you even more than what the price is actually. But we understand if it is still um, a lot to pay
Mm.
upfront. We actually have other payment schemes. Now,
Mm.
so we have two other payment schemes. The second one is the installment plan. You can choose between 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other option naman is to do an income sharing agreement, or what we call the pay only when you get hired option. So ibig
Yes.
sabihin yan, if you don't have the capability to pay today, you can pay for it later after you get hired because of the program. Terms and
Agree.
conditions apply.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Thank you, Danica, for that. Honestly, you guys, I don't see, honestly, for me, in my experience, I don't see a lot of career coaching programs out there that offer as flexible as these options. So we can always make it available for you guys. Again, our motto here is we want to change your life starting with career. So let's make that possible. And please, please don't feel alone because we want to really help you guys create a successful life out of your career. So thank you
Right.
for answering that, Danica. In relation to this question, actually, feel ko related din yung in relation to your answer. I think related din dito yung next question. Yung next question kasi is, since it's expensive, mahal, how can I see the ROI or yung return of investment in this?
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, past clients have actually earned significantly more than the fees that we have here. Some of them times 10 pa ng binayaran nila,
Hmm.
ang bumalik sa kanila almost immediately, right?
Yeah.
So we guarantee that it is a very valuable program, and it's also very life changing. So besides the money that you could potentially get back, this is a life that you will thank yourself for because pinili nyong mag-enroll with us. I can honestly say that the value that we offer here, you won't see it anywhere else. So take the chance.
All right. Thank
Ayan.
you,
So this
Danica.
value, very good. Take the chance.
Yep, agreed. So again, guys, it can seem intimidating, but again, the first step is always the important step to take. And it doesn't have to be scary or it doesn't have to be big because we will be there with you guys once you take the first step. And even more than that, we will be also there once you reach the ladder and start climbing. Okay, sige.
Right.
Next question naman. Um, can I have a program na online lang? So, I think this
Yes.
question goes out to people na siguro malayo
Mhm.
sa Metro Manila. So, what's our answer for this, kaya Danica?
Thank you for that. Yes, you can have a purely online class lang. The power
Mm.
of the internet can actually allow you to take programs that are far away from you. You don't need to go to those places anymore. You can stay in your home and still get the value of what it would be offered there. Yes, you can take it online. Yes, it can be purely online if you want to. But if you decide it should be offsite, that is an option you can take. Ayan.
Agreed. Thank you, Danica. So for those, again, guys, don't feel like para sa mga tao na sa Metro Manila lang to. It's again for everyone. So even those in Visayas, Mindanao, or in provinces, we got you guys because this is for everyone. We don't set any limits on who can take these classes. So don't feel intimidated to take this. Just ask us a question, and we will be there, guys, to answer your inquiries. So,
Right.
next question. is, pwede ba akong mag-enroll ng less than 5 workshops? Pwede kaya yun, Danica?
Ayan. Okay. If you look at our website, we require that if you enroll online, that it will be a minimum of 5 workshops. So yes, that is really written in our website. If you would want to enroll in less than 5 workshops, then we actually encourage you to enroll in the on-site version of it. If you want it to be
Mhm.
less than 5. So yes, that answers the question. You can enroll in less than 5 workshops, but we advise you to take the on-site workshop for that one. On-site version. Yes.
All right. Thanks, Danica. So we hope this question, this answer that we gave you some clarity, guys, our viewers. Um, we have one last question left. So to cap this night, the last question is, may flexibility ba ang schedule for the workshops? Like for example, on a weekend or after office hours, gaano ba tayong ka-flexible, Danica, for our clients
Good
in the workshop?
question. Ah, Good question. Actually, by default, we are offering time slots after office hours and on weekends. We are already ready to do that for you. Um, but ultimately, the final schedule will be up to the decision of the majority when you become enrolled into a cohort. So it's you as a cohort batch that will decide what is the schedule of your workshops.
Alright, thank you. Oh, 'di ba guys, naririnig niyo 'yun? Halos lahat naka-adjust na kasi this program is really customized to your needs and wants. It's really for you. It's meant for you because it really adjusts to according to your schedule, according to your needs, according to your wants, according to your problems, or even to your goals. So lahat na guys nasa inyo na. Kaya take nyo na to guys. And that's why we're doing this open house for you guys to really know more about this checkpoint program. So
Right, right.
thank you, Danica, for answering that last question. I think that ends our first ever open house this Friday, this 11/11. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We currently have 6 viewers right now, so thank you guys for keeping up with us. If you guys have any more questions, gusto niyo mag-discuss sa amin, just again, send us a private message or better register at our tiny URL link below at the caption. You can see there na it will ask you to attend for more workshops, or kung gusto niyo ng next steps coming from this talk namin ni Danica, we will be there for you guys. For our next
Right.
session naman, we're going to have one-on-one career coaching as our main theme. And Danica will still be there for you guys. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Let's give it a round of applause. Woo! Thank you guys for being with us. Any last words, Danica, from you before we end this or we cap this?
Well, it's just a one-liner. I hope to see you in our
Mhm.
next workshop.
All right. Thank you, Danica, so much for your time. Again, this is me, Aldrich, your host. I hope to see you guys for our next open house, which is happening on November 18th. So thank you guys again, and I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Thank you, and goodbye. Salamat, guys.